Hello my friends, Bearski here. I'm going to be showing you my top 10 best games you can play on Roblox VR right now on the Quest 2. So let's get right into it. First up, we got Tower Defense Simulator. When you first get into the lobby, you will be in that hybrid jank VR cross. Make sure you hit that right thumbstick to go into first person and then run as fast as you can into one of the maps. Once you get into the map, it is actually full VR support. You bring up your tower selection wheel on the right and choose your tower. Once you have enough money, you can select it and hover and place it wherever you want it. On your left, you can see the skip wave, the wave counter, how much health you have, how much money you have. When you click on a tower, you have the ability to see what that tower does. And in the case of these farms, when you put it down, it'll tell you how much bonus money you get per wave. For damaging towers, it'll tell you how much damage it does. I mean, it's just like the standard tower defense simulator, but it's in VR! It's a fresh perspective and experience for tower defense. This is how a tower defense game would operate in VR. Well, I mean, that's what it is. It's tower defense in VR. It's a blast. It's more interactive. It's not just sitting. I mean, you can walk around in the environments. You're turning, you can look around, you're closer to the action. Game runs beautifully. The idea behind the tower wheel is excellent, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is what other games will be using to use their powers or items. All right, next up we have Edgeworks. So just so you know, this game does cost 400 Robux, but what this game actually is Bone Lab or Boneworks, but in Roblox VR. It's full physics enabled. Everything, just about everything can be grabbed. Look at this crowbar. I'm gonna pick it up with a lot of difficulty because it's stuck to this darn ladder. Get me there. Okay. So here we go. We're climbing. I'm using the crowbar to climb up. Just trying to get the hang of moving around in this environment. We have guns. It comes with a single player full story game as well as multiplayer. It's another S tier brilliant top game that you should really try just because this is Roblox emulating Boneworks. Just genius. I can't believe the guy figured this out. Man, look at me just struggle busting my way trying to get to the top. Just, throw the crowbar up there. Climb up with two hands. Yeah, that's the way to do it. So, the game handles amazingly. And once you get the hang of physics in Roblox, it's absolutely next level. So, again, S tier. Here we are checking out one of the multiplayer maps. Here, I'm just trying to go over to the gun store that's over here. Here we go. Find some guns. Here, getting shot at by a dude trying to close him out, but he's just breaking in. Ah, it's an alien! Get out of here! Ah, where's the gun? I need ammo! Press me, what do you do? Aha! I got my gun, but I don't have any. I didn't calibrate my height properly, so I can't pick up the mag. So, you know what? I end up dying. But, trust me, game is brilliant. Gotta check it out. Next up, Ray's Mod. This is Gary's mod. Except it's in Roblox. You probably don't even know about this, but this is another S tier game. You have tons of guns, tons of weapons, tons of enemies. You can spawn after the purple guy. There's all of these mods, hundreds, maybe thousands. Kill entities. There's multiplayer servers. There's Among Us. It's nuts. It's amazing. You gotta try it out. It's Gatling gun. We got Gatling gun. Go crazy. Go nuts. Spawn Shrek. Shrek is an absolute tank, and you try to kill him, but he just keeps coming. Amazing. Multiplayer servers are absolutely hostile. Everyone is spawning anything, including Skibidi Toilet, and they'll kill you or drop nukes. Alright, here we go into the SCP project. You will spawn either as a D class, or a scientist, or a soldier. or an STP. This is Jailbreak, except it's VR. It is cross-platform, meaning that you will be playing with non-VR players. Aim of the game is try to escape the facility before you get killed or captured. The game handles absolutely beautifully. If you load into this game and it's a little bit on the dark side, it's because you need to go to hit those 3 horizontal lines in the bottom left, go to quality, turn off auto quality mode, and then crank that up. I would say probably go up to around 8. 8's usually a good number. Next up, we got Kit Battle Testing Beta. This is a very unknown game. We have lightsabers, we have guns, we have grappling hooks, we have abilities that turn you into a cat or a tiger. Look, here I'm fighting a guy that has a katana and I have a lightsaber. Who do you think's gonna win? Oh, you know it's gonna be me. Alright, the next one. Next S-tier best experience for Roblox VR on the Quest 2. We got Jungle Bungalow. What is Jungle Bungalows, you might ask? It's Gorilla Tag. Some absolute mad lad decided to put Gorilla Tag in Roblox VR, and it's working for the Quest 2. It has Gorilla Tag physics. You use your hands to move around and get around the environment. Once you decide where you want to go, get into there. We got skateboards, there's tag, there's a whole bunch of different modes. It's a new experience. It is not it's not one-to-one with Gorilla Tag. I would say Gorilla Tag is optimized a bit more, but you really need to try this out. Amazing game. Yep, it's another S-tier experience if you want to try rope. Look at all these guys. Everyone's trying out Gorilla Tag on skateboards. It's brilliant that they were able to figure it out. And once you get the hang of it, the game handles like a dream. You need to try it out. Moving around on the skateboard, testing, trying to do an ollie, moving around, yeehaw. It's a good time. Now I am the worst Gorilla Tag player. Why? My arms are absolutely enormous. I'm positive it's because of my long arms. It makes it so I can't move. Or maybe I'm just too lazy to really understand the controls. But here we are. Awesome game. Alright, coming up, Clashers VR. Clashers VR is a very unique experience in that it's a player versus environment style game. You join up with a bunch of your buddies, you get put into a map. The name of the game is to stop a wave of enemies from killing you and your friends. Your options are bow and arrows and sword and shields. So in just a moment, the giant gates will be opening. Before it does, make sure you pick up a weapon. I'm gonna go for the sword and shield. And then begin. Here's the enemies now. Just run up to them. And take them out. Found out the swords do not always work, and if they don't, you're gonna have to reload the game. But if that is the case, you need to use the superior range firepower. Bow and arrow. Why? Absolutely destroys your enemies. They ain't dead yet, but they're taking some heavy damage. The bow and arrow handles really, really well. Arrows go where you want, and it's just infinite damage. Once you totally fell an enemy, they turn invisible and they're dead. Next up, we have Energy Assault. Probably the best first-person shooter you can play on Roblox VR right now. The footage you're seeing right now was before I learned that you need to crank up your quality mode in order to play, in order to get better visuals. You can choose from a variety of guns, various game modes. The game handles really, really well. There's settings to turn on snap mode, which I do not know my first time playthrough, but there you go. The time to kill is really on point. There's various weapons. There's a good bit of people, but a lot less than a poser. I mean, maybe if this video blows up, a lot more people will start playing it. But this is the best first-person shooter to play right now. It's everything. It's Roblox, but it's a first-person shooter. S-tier game. Gotta try it out. Have fun, guys. But make sure you turn up that quality mode. Otherwise, you might have not so great time. And Opposer VR. Can't forget Opposer VR. If anyone says this is one of the best games out right now, then they're... I don't know what's up with them. They fell on their head. They got bonked. Who knows? This is a first-person shooter physics game with a whole bunch of various power-ups. You can take a jetpack up to a tower to use a Gatling gun. Tons of people are playing it. Fast, not the fastest time to kill, but fast enough. Various guns, quick respawn time. There's random stuff you would not see in a first-person shooter. You have nunchucks, you have swords, you have shields. There's body armor as well. Look at this. There's even a football helmet. So opposing players can't. But so your enemies can't. Your enemies can't get headshots on you. There's a shield. I got my gun. Now I'm ready. I'm an absolute tank right now. Ready for anything. Here we go. Again, you want to see the game more pretty? You got to crank up that. You need to crank up the quality mode. But so now I'm an absolute tank, and I can just absolutely obliterate everyone. Like fish in a barrel, and that's just how this game can be played. It's a free-for-all, instant respawn game. You can just go as crazy or have as much fun as you want. Whatever these guys trying to. Oh, I'm out of ammo. And of course, you run out of ammo. You're just a silly duck. And finally, my favorite. This is the S+ tier game. This is the game you need to try. This game is free. It's accessible. If you want to make it look pretty and not dark, you need to go to those 3 horizontal lines and increase that quality. Increase it from the default 5, crank it up to 8. This game is a puzzle game. It's Portal, but in Roblox. Probably dealing with a genius level developer to be able to pull this off. This is absolutely incredible. You need to experience it. If you've never even heard of Portal, it's... Man, what can I even say about Portal? It's a physics-based game where you make a wormhole to get from one point to the other to solve various problems. You also have a gun that can pick up a heavy crate to act as standing for where you stand. The game is solid, and this isn't even a demo. This is the entire game. So, if you never played Portal, and you can't afford Portal, and you want to try it, or if you want to play Portal in VR, you gotta check out Tunneler. And that's it. Those are the 10 best games you can play right now in Roblox VR. These are all guaranteed to work in Quest 2. And if you haven't tried these out, or if you played some lousy Roblox VR game, give Roblox VR another chance and try these. These are the cream of the crop, the S tier. These are the games every other game wishes they were. It's not VR hands. It's not chat rooms. It is fully fleshed out games. And with that, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. As always, I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. There'll be more Roblox VR game showcases coming out in the future. I'm gonna keep going because you guys keep loving this content, and I love the interactions I've been getting with you guys. Yeah. Enough with the rambling. Go play. Have a good one. Goodbye.